Hey curlies and curly supporters, I'm Heather Love and this is That Curly Life. So I went home for the holidays. Home is Southern California. We got to rest. It took me a few days to settle into the rest. You can check my Instagram post about that. I tried to work and that was just ridiculous. So I'm glad that I did rest. It was very nice and very peaceful. But the best part is I got to see my family. So among my family, it's a family full of curly hairs. So I decided to interview my sister Heidi while we are all in town in the home that we all grew up in, that my brother and his wife and their kids now live in. And to be talking about our childhood memories and things that we experienced while living that curly life. I'm here with my sister Heidi.
Hello.
Look at this curly hair.
A lot
of curly hair. Yep. So how would you describe our life growing up as curlies?
Oh. Well, I don't know if yours was the same as mine, because yours is not as tightly curly as mine. Mine was pretty rough. I just remember always having to have Dad brush my knots out on like Friday nights with hair conditioner and wasting my time sitting there through pain. But I always tell people now, like, curly-haired people, we're not sensitive-headed people, because we've been, all our lives,
It's true. Dad would have to. I think what he did.
I was gonna say, tell me more about.
Well, no, I think we were
when
both
you were
there
a kid.
few times. He would put regular conditioner in our hair and then like comb through it. I remember sitting there, and we both would be sitting by the table over there.
Yeah.
Not the table, but by the watch. I think was TV on probably, and it's like, how did Dad get that job and not Mom?
Yeah, it's true. I always tell people that. I'm like, my dad did it, not my mom.
But I feel like I've had other curly girls say that their dad did it too, and I'm just like, how did moms? I mean, maybe moms have been with us all day.
It's because they're like daddy's little girls, I think.
Oh,
that's
maybe
why.
that's it. Yeah, totally.
So, yeah, that's my guess. And then like I remember, getting like really bad knots that you'd have to like cut out. And then remember in middle school I had like the pasted sides because I got on this side and that side, and Mom had to cut them out. And then I had to wear like hair mousse right here.
Oh my gosh.
Middle school was awful.
Well, what do you think would have been different? You would have like put more conditioner in it to like comb that out?
Yeah, I think if I would have like conditioned one, I don't think we use conditioner at all. I think we all just use like Pert shampoo or something like that, which is probably the worst and most harsh shampoo ever for curly hair. But I don't think we ever use conditioner. And then I just didn't brush it often enough. I think I just didn't know how to take care of it. And I think I still don't really know, but.
Where did you land in your curly hair to what you have now? Like, what did you do differently then?
I think, back in like middle school, I didn't do much to it, but then in like high school, to control frizz, I just put mousse all on it to keep it so it wouldn't be, but then it'd be crunchy, and then in the half through the day, I'd be like this to get it to like break free, and then it'd be like defined for the rest of the day. But that was when I was still shampooing my hair every day.
You were 10 steps ahead of those people who like just left the curly looking like it was wet and dried in curls. Like you actually loosened yours out compared to people.
Yeah, that's true. I broke it free. So.
You also sported the like pull back and then curly ponytail.
Yeah, I did.
And the one.
Yeah, I always do that still. I just have like one or two to frame my face because I like my hair.
I had a few instances where I would have people like accusing my hair of not being like, oh, that's your natural hair, you don't curl it, or like.
Especially yours, because yours are bigger, softer curls, like bigger waves. Some people still ask me, they're like, do you do that every morning? Like, no, fool. Like, why would I ever do that? I don't have time. I don't even wear a lot of makeup. Like, why would I do that every day? No, but I think people more and more people learn about curly hair, because there's more, like you have books and all that stuff that you're, looking into. People are a little more intelligent, not as ignorant as it used to be, thinking that we do this every day. Like, who has time? And even mine, like, I don't even know how you do that. I don't know how you would do this, like how it does that. I don't even know. It has that weird wave that it does on both sides, like in sync.
I mean, there's crimping tools, but they don't look like that.
No.
They're not as rounded. They're like.
Yeah, I think, what was it? Maybe a couple months ago, someone still asked me if I have a perm.
What? A perm?
I was like, you don't even know what those look like, because it doesn't look like this. It looks terrible. Perms look awful.
I don't know. What's the environment for you as having curly hair these days? Like, is it?
I think people in general love curly hair, and they always wish they could have curly hair, and you tell them it's hard to have curly hair. Like, it's good and it's beautiful, but it's a lot of work, But they always say, oh, people always complain that have curly hair that they want straight. I'm like, I don't want straight. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Go there,
But I think a lot more people are becoming more mixed I think, in general.
Oh, like ethnically?
Yeah, like ethnically mixed, and there's a lot more beautiful textures of hair than just straight or curly, and there's a lot of in between. And
I've also read a statistic that 60% of the population has a wave or something to their hair.
There's even
so it's like
most Caucasian white people have some kind of wave, and those are the people I always tell, like, embrace it, have like that beachy hair, put in like
they
a diffuser.
blow dry it.
Nope, they always want to straighten
every morning.
And I'm like, come on, have the texture, it's good.
But as I've been interviewing people, it's the unpredictability. Nobody wants to not know what their hair is going to do every day, which is curly hair. You know,
that's
like
true.
you can't control the way it comes out of the shower, what side your hair is going to part that day. Like this.
No, mine is always the same.
Oh,
you
your
can see mine. My hair is very organized. I keep it. I try and take out variables. Yeah. But like over where I work in Rupa, it's always windy and dusty. So I feel like I have to wash it a lot because it's always windy, dusty, dry, you know? And so, which stinks because then my hair gets ruined. Like when we had the week of all that wind, my hair was shot. It was awful. So yeah, you're right. It's more unpredictable.
That was a lot of fun talking to my sister about curly hair. We don't actually really ever talk about our hair. We're too busy talking about our niece and our nephews and birthdays and Christmases and what's going on in our lives to actually just sit around and talk about our hair. So it's fun to just sit down and talk to my sister about that. I learn this every day, that just because we both have the same house, we both have curly hair, we're having the same experiences, we experience them differently. So it's cool to have those conversations. If you have a fun experience with you and your family growing up with curly hair, I'd love to hear about it. And if you're in the Chicago area, even better, I'd love to interview you. You can contact me at heatherallisonlove@gmail.com, through my website, heatherallisonlove.com, or even on Instagram at heatherallisonlove. Since we had some curlies in the house that were a little smaller, we decided to have my niece, my nephew, and my wavy-haired son do a little dancing it out for us.